Welcome back, folks, to the Legend of Zelda Let's Play here on the Heavy Basics channel. This is episode 19, and today we're going to be getting our hands on an upgrade to our Master Sword, because we can now do this. Since we've got the relevant items, and we've done the quest and everything, and we lifted items and shit. So our task now is to head towards the village. Normally this would be a lot easier if you went to the light world, did call upon the duck, and then use his powers to take you to friggin' episode. What's the point of that? I know, right? I mean, it's pretty much important thing here. So use the go. Let's go back the way we came. It's a lot faster doing this, my head. Instead of just going it faster like the other things, but we would have to involve, say, do a lot of items here, get a lot of items there. Let's get the item here. Let's just bugger off, because there's no point dealing with the enemies yet. As much as they deserve a fucking smiting. Anyway, moving on. Let's get towards our next part. Now that we pretty much realized that our sword isn't going to do much in this dark world. For this reason, we need to get it tempered. Now, you're probably wondering, what is tempered? Well, it's basically a blacksmith enhancing a sword. Basically, blacksmith tempering the sword to its maximum potential, thus being invincible and shit. Also, I'm very curious what's behind that fence. Let's find out what is here. Oh, a fairy! How appropriate! That is indeed appropriate. Right. Now, before we get on with it, so here's the effect of the Titan's Mitt. We can now lift up black rocks. See? That is like pure onyx, and we can now lift it like ease. Otherwise, it's called lift level 3. Essentially. So, use the hammer to smack down all the pegs here. Believe me, you're gonna need to do this a lot. Effective way, so it's the only way we can beat the skull cuckoo. Also, avoid the skull cuckoos, they're not much there. And we can open up a secret passage here, right down there, which will take us to our next heart, which will give us our next heart piece, taking a heart piece encounter to 16. Effectively, we have all the heart pieces. We have now got all the heart pieces in the game. No, really, we do. So, we'll deal with the content of the house up there until afterwards. But the first thing we need to do is that now that we've gotten our hands on the Titan's Mitt, we can effectively help out this poor gentleman here, who is trapped by the rocks. So let's get rid of his prison. So, and now he'll say that your body did not change. I used to live in character count. He is one of the blacksmiths. Now, your job here is to take him all the way back to the blacksmith's house. To do this, however, we're gonna need to go do a little bit of crossing. So, go into the light world here, and he'll follow you. And it turns out that he is a dwarf. Take the dwarf inside the house here, and he will be united with his partner. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. Yes, they're going to temper the Master Sword. That is going to be fucking interesting. It is already level 2, so why not? I mean, it's going to help the last two minutes of the game by going for the tempered sword. So, let's do this. Go inside and talk to him. Just let the, pretty much you give him 10 rupees, and they will temper your sword. The bad news is you have no sword, but I reckon we can actually get over with a couple of items that we do need. So let's get on with the first quest. Solve the mystery of the abandoned house here. As you probably not notice. Just put it this way. This will actually help you. Go inside the house here, and you'll find an abandoned treasure chest. Take the chest with you. The bad news is we cannot, you cannot use the warp, otherwise it'll stay out. So, the chest will follow you to the light world as it's there. And such. Let's get down here as well. You can't jump off platforms, might I add as well. Yes, you can jump off platforms, which is a big, huge benefit. Now, there's a reason why we need this chest. Well, inside, well, you probably may have noticed, and I hope most of you have noticed, that we have found 3 items here. Not just 3 items, but 3 bottles. This is the last one. Only effectively hidden inside this treasure chest, but there's only one problem. Only one person in the entire game can open the chest, and that is, of course, the beggar, the thief guy that is right here. He'll talk to you. As long as you promise not to tell him, he gives you the 4th and final magic bottle of the game, giving you an effective 4 bottles and will help you for the rest of the game, blah blah blah. But that's not all, you see. It'll take us a while longer for the Master Sword to be tempered. Or as we're going to be calling it, the Tempered Sword. The Tempered Sword is going to give you a little bit of an edge for the next dungeon. Believe me, they're more difficult dungeons. So head towards Death Mountain, because we're going to be taking on another task. There's an item here that is optional, but since we're doing 100%, we might as well get it because it's going to be kind of important for later. Oh yeah, it is really important. I mean, there's just items. Does it show for the sequel? Probably not. Okay. As much as I would like to go inside that cavern, that's not fucking possible at the moment, so... to do this, though, we need to head up to the top of the mountain. As you may have noticed, Death Mountain is the key area for this game. After all, there are some major changes in the future, so... I am curious. Now we get to use the dark portal here. Because it's now time to do a little bit of jumping. Head down here, then head towards the side there. This is a little bit of a gauntlet if you have no idea what to do. Use the magic cape. It will act as an invisible barrier, allowing you to cross this bit. So, use the Pegasus boots to dash across here, and then not after that, hit up here, pull that, and then get out of it. Unfortunately, we have a problem. What's that? None of the magic cape is going to be able to help us back. But anyway, this is the Cane of Barna. It is a protective item, but since you have the magic cape, it's kind of shit. What it does, though, is that you can't use. I think we're gonna have to take a risk, aren't we? So run towards, and then head towards that. And of course, because you have to like run towards the rest of it, you lose a lot of hearts here. Oh yeah, that kind of sucks. Right. Get back to the boomerang, and now we'll be able to head back to the light world, like so. So take the magic mirror, head back to the light world, and let's get the flute, and let's call upon the duck. Take the duck to location 3. Yeah, you probably may notice as well, but I'm hoping most of you will notice. And we have a problem because we have no sword. We can't encounter the enemies. Hopefully, this will give them enough time to temper that magic sword. And hopefully they have. Your hold is now tempered. This is a level 3. Tempered Sword is a stronger version of the Master Sword upgraded by tempered means. It is pretty powerful. We call upon the Magic Duck to send us back to level 4, so we can go back and get some hearts. Some free hearts, might I add. So that we can actually effectively get through. So, let's head towards that. Get the 3 free magic hearts regardless. And now we can effectively move on to the next bit. So, what's the effect of the magic of the Tempered Sword? Well, it kills off the blue guards with 1-hit kills. That is very effective. it'll take stronger enemies 2 hits. Kill now, which is going to be with 1 short. And of course, the red guards now take 2 hits. The green guards are instant kills. And now the blue guards can join them. So effectively, the blue swordsmen are officially useless. Let's take a peek at this one. And we do that. Before we effectively end this chapter, we're gonna go heal. We're gonna talk to the witches here. They can heal you. Witch, and then there's the healer. So it tells the head shelter a free red sample potion, which is good. Right, let's get a couple of potions. First off, let's get a blue potion, which will help us for future bits. And then grab another blue potion. Don't know why we're doing this one, but hey, what can we expect? So, before we effectively end this part, we can't go back through there because the magic mirror has already been used. So I reckon we'll go back through the go through the world again. Essentially. So for the last time in this video, we must summon the duck. Get the flute, summon the duck! Like so, get back to the first bit and we're gonna go back to the dark world and then we're gonna end the part. Because now we're going to be taking on the next dungeon of the game. And it's one of the dungeons I hate the most because of certain physics. Yep, Dungeon 5 is the Ice Palace, and it is of course ice physics. Ice physics?! Ice physics?! Fuck. I think we're going to have to approach that portal a different way. I have to. Okay, let's go through the hole this way. Wow. You gotta love the technical standpoint. Right, this is the end of the Legend of Zelda. So, listening to the intro one more time, and then effectively we're gonna end this part here. So, stay tuned, folks, because we're gonna be going up against ice physics next up.